所以你觉得你自己的solo part 没有什么太大问题，是这个意思吗？
是第三个 movement 和第二个。
第三个 movement 啊，我也觉得第三个 movement 最难。好，就是我们拉之前，因为我今天想听你 run 一遍，我想听你，我还从来没有听过你从头到尾 run 过，我想听一下你 run，但是你 run 之前，就是我想问一下，今天你主要是有哪一些问题，想要问我？或者你觉得哪一些地方比较难？我们一会儿听完了可以专门说。哦，这儿是什么东西难呢？
octave 和那个 string position。
你是说左手难还是右手难？
都 both。
嗯。OK。好，我跟你说，你觉得 intonation 这里面哪一个音最难？这个吗 ？octave 你觉得最难啊？
Yeah。
OK， 好，我跟你说一下这里面的 trick 吧。我觉得最重要的是在你拉这个咪咪之前，你看前面有一个 lower octave 是什么？是喜西，对吧？Yeah，就你在这里，你就要把你的 hand position 找到，然后呢，你就把这个 feeling apply，也就是说，你看左手是不是我直接就上去？就是说，I'm talking about the hand frame. So first position, fourth position, your hand frame keep the same way. So the key is kind of warm up the. This is kind of the warm up for the fourth position. So you need to play this the first position very in tune. So. And then just apply this feeling. Right? Then it's in tune. You agree? So what I mean is, um, uh, there is similarity between the and right. So although you said you find this is very difficult, but actually if you lay a very good foundation here, then you just okay. So another way to practice is you can shift back and forth. Because you know there are two phrases here, right? But the starting note of each phrase is an octave, right? So and then da 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 da. Sorry. So you know what I mean? So you can ignore the notes between and just practice the then shift and then shift back and feel the distance and keep the same hand frame. Okay, did you notice that you adjust your finger? There's no needed. So you see you see. Did you see that? That's the same feeling. And also you just keep so the bow hand is very easy because you just do the da 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 da, right? right hand is automatic, right? So you need to focus on this. Yeah. I think your top note is fine, but your bottom note is not in tune. So you can do this. Just play the bottom note. So double stop on left hand, but only bring out the bottom note. It's lower. So the fourth position note E needs a little higher. You need to make sure every time you reach the same spot. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Now let's play the top note. Too high. Too low. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, good. So your hand frame looks very good now. Let's do octave. Almost. Yeah. Okay. It's already better than the first time. It's already better. Now let's do this. Uh, yeah. Okay. I think it's much better. It's right. So keep in mind that there are many notes, but the key is the octave. Da 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 da. Then the if you play this this double stop in tune, then the rest is just right. So catch the first one after shifting is the most important. Okay. Anything else? We spent 10 minutes on this.
No. No.
Okay, so are you ready to run through? It will take about 10 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you memorize? Did you plan to memorize when performing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second movement's almost.
Okay, so concert is the Tuesday after next week, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 10 days. Okay, now let's just do the performance with memorization. Did you try this at home?
A bit.
Did you take a recording?
No.
Oh, you should. You still have time. So take some recording. Not every day, but maybe every other day.
Mm-hmm.
And then not only to listen to intonation, rhythm, not only check this, but also check your body. Check how you present. I mean, you are the artist in these 10 minutes. So show your confidence and show your performance style. Oh, are you ready? Okay, I'm not ready. So take a breath and think about you have an orchestra. You are the leader. Take a breath, right? And cue them. Like use your breath and use your body. It doesn't have to be very big motion, but you have to give some hint. I was not ready. start from the string. Okay, before you start the second movement, you know sometimes the audience might applause here, right? So just be calm, right?
Yeah.
And then if they applause, take it easy, take a little longer time, and then start because the second movement is very calming, it's very peaceful. And I would suggest you about your performance style. Remember, do not lower your violin because this motion it looks you are timid. Yeah, I think you are ready. Um, the technical part, there's not too many things to see. You solve the most issues. Um, but the musical part, I think I can share a little more experience on the musical part. Like overall, I think my general impression is you can take a little more time after um, a big section in each movement. I mean, every movement is short, it's only about 3 minutes each movement, but there are a few big sections in each movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means you don't need to like count beats like a metronome because I remember there are some moments that you play the fancy notes but the orchestra just hold a long note, or you play 16 or 8, they just play the half or quarter notes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means if you take, you should be responsible, you take it over, so you should be more artistic. For example, the ending you just finished, the third movement, the last page, the before you come back to the first theme, do you remember there's a trio? So da 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 da, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that trio, you can take a little longer time and also take a breath your before you come back to the main theme. So what I mean is, for do you remember? So the like and then right. So here you can think about like a da 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 da. Take a breath. Yeah, that's a little better. So you need a release. The and then because it's a different character, right? So the previous the whole section is like right.
Mm-hmm.
It's very uh, tender, right? But the main theme is very charming. It's like the middle of spring, right? They are dancing, so. But the previous and so some different characters, and also I think releasing can give you a little more time to prepare for a different character.
Mm-hmm.
So not only this moment, also there are some spots in the first moment. Um, okay, let's go back to the first moment. I think that I have more things to share in the first moment because the first moment you give the first impression. I think your intonation is very strong, very steady now. But anyway, intonation is still the priority. Um, like okay, there are two sections in my mind about intonation. The first one is your showing off movement in first movement, the thunderstorm section. Uh, you played the triple notes very very good this time, except one group, and that's easy to fix. So the let's do the last group, like the that's good, and then da 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 da. That's all the fun. The, the next one, third position. You need to make sure F sharp and a D sharp. F sharp needs a little higher. D sharp means also higher. Yeah. Oh, rest are fine. Yeah, I think just this group. F sharp, D sharp, both needs a little higher. And then the last movement, um, uh, before your first double stop. So your first double stop is the where? Right. Before that, I think it's the third position, a D sharp or something like A sharp. The like right here. Continue. Oh no intonation here. Let's do slower. It's D sharp, right? And octave. You need to make sure D sharp. Oh, B natural is too high. Your B natural is too high. Okay, so I think the issue is your B natural is too high. You know why? Because at third position you played a D sharp, right? That's a high one. But the B natural is a medium one. So high one, medium one. And then B natural is a medium one. Okay, it's in tune now. Yeah, be careful this one. Okay, good. Now let's go back to the first movement. You don't need the music, right?
No.
Okay. I think the beginning. Okay. So the third movement, the beginning, your tempo was fine. It matches the first movement, but the character, your third movement sounds weaker. The opening.
Mm-hmm.
I mean the first movement you start very well, but think about you need to unify this. So the third movement, the beginning, can you match the sound of your first? So I mean when you start the third movement, think about the beginning of your first movement.
Mm-hmm.
So and then here. Just now your third movement opening sounds like, but it should be, so it's even more, it's more exciting than the first movement. The first movement, there's no dotted notes, right? But here, the beginning, you have a long and a short, so you need to catch the first note, and then the second is very short, but you still need to bite. So I see sometimes when you play the upper half, your pinky left the bow stick, but I will always keep on the stick to control the bow. Even the upper half. I will never do like. Did you see the difference? Compare. So the pinky needs to sit there, because when you play the fast movement, it's not just you did not just play here, right? You need to move your bow, replace your bow, so you need a very steady bow control. Okay? Let's try the third movement. Think about the first movement. And you need to keep the same character at least. Oh, did you notice you have a shaky bow? Like, because you need I think your wrist level is too high. You need to raise your elbow level and then feel your whole arm weight on the index finger. This sound is not it's not this way. Oh, wait. The second measure is the same thing. You cannot do the first measure here and then the second measure do it here. That sounds different. So that means you cannot travel that much because you have just an eighth note, right? The last note of this measure. So that means you need to save your long note down bow. It's not. So it's. And then the last note you need to move very fast to the frog. Did you see the first two measures I play in the same way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Otherwise, it will sound strong and then weak. It's not. It's not this way. Because you know why? Because after three measures, you have. Right? You have a bigger dynamic contrasting, but every three measures, not every measure. Right? Okay, can you do this? So three measure 40, and think about save your down bow, and then move your up bow faster back to the frog. Yeah, it sounds better. And then the piano part, I think you can set your bow even higher. Also apply this in your first movement when you have piano, like I mean the piano part. But I think most time you set your piano part here, right? And you play your 40 good. You set your 40 this. But then your piano section sounds like mezzo piano. Do you know what I mean? So you play like, but try even less bow and even higher. Compare, right? So we don't want a medium. We want a completely different 40 piano, not in between. So 40. And then piano, and then you can also move your bow toward the fingerboard instead of, we want more interesting. Okay. It sounds more contrasting, but set your bow even higher, closer to the tip, not here. Here. Compare. So, softer. Not, but. But later you have a crescendo, right? Did you have a crescendo at the end of your piano section?
No.
Okay. So third movement is the same thing. Do you need to practice for the first movement, beginning or not? I mean, that's the same thing. So piano is. And then also, oh, that is a big thing about the musical part. Do you understand the word cadence?
Cadence?
Yeah, cadence.
Yeah.
Yeah, the end of each big section. You need like draw a tail. Do you know what I mean? So you finish, for example, here, piano, and then it's a sudden 40, right? So I think most time you finish your cadence with a very strong down bow. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
The
For example, uh, first movement. Okay, this is a good example. So, first movement after thunderstorm, before the bird returns here. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Not here. Here is not a good example. Okay. That's very easy to find. So, for example, even the beginning. So 40, and then piano, and then 40. So this is the second 40. Then you turn to like this way, but it should be da 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 da. Finish it softer. It's not it's not this way. It's yeah. So do not increase your bow speed every for the last note of every cadence. And then this moment so when the bird sings the first time you have you really need speak every note out. What I mean is you need to do this. It's not this way. Do you know what I mean? So very fast bow speed at the beginning of every bow stroke, but then you need to stop your bow. You need to leave a space. Yeah. So it's not. So you know the difference, right? The correct way is fast bow speed at the beginning and then release. The wrong way the first time you did it is kind of slow starting and then a fast finish. So you kind of do this. Right? So it should be can you try this phrase? Oh, no, I mean what about the phrase before this? A little earlier, like a few measures. Yeah, okay, good. Yes, good. So keep in mind, leave a little space and fast, quick start. And then, okay, here. Do not hit the string. It's this way. It's not a. Do you know what I mean? So, do not make the stretching sound. It's not a. It's means you need to low. You need to low the height of your bow. Replace, but very quick, and low the bow height. Can you do this? Not this way. It's okay. So the key is you cannot straighten your pinky. It must be curved and it must be very flexible. Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. So you see the difference. The correct way of retaking this up bows. The notes sounds like every note sounds like an airplane and arrivals at the airport. So landing, cushion, not hard landing, right? It's soft landing. Okay, can you try? And did you notice that you made some scratch? Scratch. Do not scratch. Okay, I see the keys. You travel this note too much. Okay, and remember your pinky. Do not do this. Do this. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So remember this. It shows a different bow control ability. So keep in mind the down bow, the long note trio. Save your bow, right? And then continue. The thunderstorm. Use the whole bow. Start from the lower half. You kind of start from here. That's how you play. But we should do from the frog and do a crescendo. I'm sorry, there's no A sharp. So it's not. It's, wait. Did you play an A sharp?
Yeah.
Is it a misprint? Sorry, I'm using a different. So it should be an A sharp, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So your music has the A sharp printed already, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's very interesting. I should crack this. Yeah, it should be an A sharp. So use the whole bow and reset your bow after the first one. So
Lagging.
did you hear? The connection was poor.
Yeah.
Okay, you start your from the middle bow, but from the lower. So it's a quick reset. That means the highest note, you can just let the note ring in the air. Do not do the like. That will be late. Yeah. Lift your bow earlier. Yeah. And let the E string vibrate by itself. Okay? And then fine. Oh, the every time we have the can you hear my playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to make sure the pinky note every time you need to play the same pitch height. So that means you need to keep this hand frame. It's like a robot. Every time you have the pinky note, you just place down at the same spot. No. It sounds too low. Yeah. Okay. Just make sure every time you place down at the same place. Yeah, so similar, right? After your solo, and then you need to make sure every time the note E is the same. Continue. No. You need to make sure every time the highest note sounds the same. Okay. And then I think the very end, you can slow down even a little earlier, not just the trill note. But maybe it's hard for the orchestra. And you can finish the very last note, keep it a little longer. Can you try from the Huh? Are you playing the very end of this moment? You can also slow down your trill note. So you see, I finish at which note? I finish at F sharp, not at G sharp. And you can do this. This way. Da, da, finish at F sharp. Oh, you play the trill too many times. But I mean, you can end it with the F sharp and play your F sharp a little longer. Yeah, that sounds more artistic. Okay, second movement, vibrato. The character was you control the bow well. but your vibrato. Do you remember we discussed this? Think about you shake your whole hand, not just vibrate a single note, right? Do you remember this? So vibrating the single note is this way. But if you think you just shake your whole hand, it will be. No crescendo here. Da 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 da. There's no crescendo, right? So that means what? You need to save your first down bow. And move your upper bow back. And then. Yeah, so did you notice that you plug an extra note when you do the. I think your third finger, you kind of pizzicato the open string. Yeah, and then after the next two measures. After this pitch C sharp, there's no noise. What I mean is the da 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 da. The first time you add an extra note like an open A, something like a. So I think it's from your left finger, lift or drop down. It should be vertical motion. There's no horizontal motion. So it's not. Did you notice? Did you hear? There is an extra sound between your C sharp and the G sharp. Yeah, okay, it's pure now. Can you tell me where it was it from?
Um, yeah, lift the finger off the string.
Left finger, lift,
Lift.
lift,
Yeah, then lift it.
lift too early, right? Or too fast?
Like
Okay.
too fast, I think.
Yeah, so remember this moment, it's dreamy, right? It's dreamlike. So everything is floating. And then you should left fingers should be comparing the other two movements. It's kind of resting, right? So what I mean is you shake your whole hand, but your every finger kind of slow down, down, da, da, lift slower, and then did you watch a Japanese cartoon? It's called Saint Seiya.
No.
You don't know?
No.
Okay. Do you know Hades? Hades was the god underground in the underground world.
Oh yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, and Hades has a female god, and she likes the harp playing, and there is a man，就是他想刺杀那个哈迪斯，我不知道是刺杀叫什么，就是 there is a harp player, he wants to kill the Hades. And he played a very dreaming like a harp solo, and everyone in the palace fall asleep. But suddenly he plugged a string like an extra note or something, and then that female god was awakened and then killed this harp player. So what I mean is, you need keep. Right? It's seamless, and you should make everyone fall asleep and do not wake them up. Okay? Then you will be successful in this moment. Just like everybody have a rest. Okay? And then I mean, the end is like the first movement. You can finish your trill, slow down, and finish at the D sharp. And I'm sure some audience might sleep here. And then, the beginning of the third movement, you just wake those people up. Sorry, I played an extra note, but I just tell you that you need to make your second movement very special. And then last movement, actually it's very well. It's much better than before. Da, 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 da. Ah, there's one thing about phrase shaping. I forgot where. Oh. Here, you should slow down. It's not this way. It's dun da 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 dun 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 dun. Because it's the end of the the orchestra, and you are so busy the whole section, right? It's from right, and then here you need to take a chance. Take a breath. No. Okay, so here is what I talked the last note. It's not no accent. It's the tail. It's think about it. If you sing this melody, the last one is the arrival note. Dun 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 dun. It's like a dance, right? This is dancing. So think if you dance with this music. Dun 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 dun, right? It's not dun 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 dun, right? Dun 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 dun. Yeah, something like that. Even slower bow at the beginning. Or what I mean is, do not punch, not punch. So that means you need to slow your bow at the beginning. It's not this way. It's even leave a little space between the right. Dun 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 dun. Think about it. You slow down, right? Dun 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 dun. So dun dun dun. After the D sharp, there should be a little pause. Not pause. It's a little space. So can you try this from the Okay, remember, although it's soft, but it's not weak. I mean, it's a healthy piano. The last note. What I mean is your index finger should kick over, not a shaking bow. You did like this, but it should be. It's not this way. Still keep your arm weight on the bow. Did you finish with an up bow? Okay, so you made a swelling sound like this way, but there's no crescendo. It's just uh it's not. Oh, so tape it. What I mean is you tape it. Dun 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 dun. It's not dun dun dun. Whoa, it's not that way. There's no crescendo and diminuendo. It's just a diminuendo. Yeah, yeah. Okay. You should feel very free. Your solo the here the orchestra just hold the like. I mean they were boring, they were bored, but so you need to be interesting. Can you try this from maybe? Okay, so here these two measures you kind of play in the same way, but you should check some video recording and do them differently because we don't want just to repeat these notes twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so check some recording and mimic their timing. Okay, I'm sure here the soloist will not just play keep a very stable pulse and do the same way. Yeah, so the very end is the same thing though. Is it similar to the first movement? But here you need to be careful. The long note, the very note is very long. At least 6 beats. Can you try the very end? Okay, it's long enough, but it does not sound very natural. I mean, the the first movement, the last note in the first movement is a half note with fermata. Here is a whole note with fermata. That means your trill notes, the must be sent the bow to the frog, right? So. And then let the bow run out by itself. And you know what? After you finish this note, do not lift your bow and take a bow. Keep this silence for a few seconds. Do you understand why?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand why?
Yeah.
Why?
Keep the atmosphere.
Yeah, atmosphere, very good. Okay, so let me demonstrate. So, and then, you see, it's kind of 3 seconds, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it makes sense, like you said. Keep the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn, last 3 or 4 measures. Do not watch me, watch your violin. I mean, do not watch audience. Don't care what they do. Just focus on your natural. And then stare at your violin and think about your violin sounds still in the air. Okay? Do not turn your head. Okay. But anyway, very good. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, congratulations.
爸爸。爸爸。
呀，我觉得他基本上准备好了。
啊哈。
至于乐团好不好，那个不是我们能决定的事。
对对对。
自己的部分做好。我今天主要跟他讲的是音乐性，我没怎么跟他再讲技术了。
嗯哼。
我讲的都是比较大的，就是我作为一个观众去听他整个这个下来的一个感觉。
啊哈。
然后就是他现在拉琴一个比较，也不是说问题吧，就是说他这个年龄还有这个曲子目前的熟练度来讲的话，也很正常。但是就是说，开音乐会嘛，你作为一个独奏小提琴，对不对？大家都是期待着你这个在整个这个10分钟里面，你就是主角，对吧？那我就是说，你要更加的艺术化的处理一些，有些句子的结尾不要那么急匆匆的就结束。
嗯哼。
不但是每一个乐章的结尾，是它这每一个乐章的这3分钟里面，也差不多每1分钟就有那么一个段落的结尾。
嗯哼。
对吧？不要急着咔一下那个弓子，就一个重音。我说有很多句子，它的最后在很多句子的最后一个音是一个尾巴，
嗯哼。
是一个小尾巴，就是说最后这哗这样收下来的，不要就是咔这么直接下来，或者是这么下来了以后再又扩大一下，就有很多人他拉琴就是那个叫大肚子音，就是一个音它是哇这么一下出去了。
嗯哼。
你其实那个句子就是那像滑梯一样哒哒哒哒哒哒哒，然后在这儿就休息一下。
嗯哼。
他经常就是在这哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒，在这么咔就感觉好像是卡了一下。
嗯哼。
这就是整体上它的乐句有一些句子需要收尾儿。
嗯哼。
就收尾要收得很自然和漂亮。然后我说整个这个曲子每一个大乐章的结尾不要急，每一个乐章的结尾都是一个延长音。一定要把弓子的速度从一开始就慢下来，然后拉完这个音以后，让这个动作静止在空中，要有那个余音的感觉，然后空个3秒钟，观众再鼓掌，不要这么咔拉完了，然后啪扭过头去看看观众在干什么，那观众肯定给你鼓掌了，对不对？你这个要有这个艺术的氛围，就是要有那个范儿，创造出那个空间。还有就是我说，你这个琴千万别搭，你往下一搭拉，别人就感觉你不自信。对呀、就有点怯场的那个感觉。你站正了嘛，你不一定要把琴举起来，但是你站直了，你不要就是从侧面看让人感觉你这么拉琴，对吧？那街头卖艺的那么拉琴，你这拉古典乐，交响乐团给你伴奏呢。人家那些独奏家，你看啊，那些这交响乐团伴奏这种古典音，人家独奏家都恨不得仰过去。有些大师拉的都开心了，都这样，对不对？ 都把那个小提举起来都这样动，没有人是这么弓着个腰往前这样，对不对？然后这个对这个音乐性上就是 character，还要再明显一些。我跟他说了，就是你现在不是追求那个什么音准节奏了，你现在到这个时候，你要去多想一些，多去听录音，模仿陌上那些大师，他有一些很有意思的句子，比如说我跟他讲，如果你在一个很短的时间内重复一个同样的乐句，你不要两个句子拉的一样。
这讲了很多很多遍了。
这是一个，还有一个就是音准上呢，当你有重复音的时候，就重复音，就是说你在这一两个小节里面，你重复那个高音很多次，你一定要保证每一次那个高音都按在同一个地方。因为它速度快的时候，那种高音你稍微差一点点，别人就能听出来你拉的不一样。
好的。
好吧。哎，上一节课的那个 video 你发给我了吗？
应该发了吧？没有
好，
发吗？
我就给你 double check 一下。
对，应该发了。我一般那个上传完以后，立刻就发给你 email。
好，挺好的，我觉得他准备好了，而且这谱子今天是背着给我拉的。
他背谱还是可以的。
可以可以。
我就看看他以后那 intonation 啊，还有什么，就是那个，我看看吧，因为他也不好意思在那个乐团拉的时候就给他们录音。如果有机会的话，我看看你们搞个录音来，回来给您发一下。
可以把手机藏在口袋里面录呀。
是可以，他有点不太好意思。
我们今天前面15分钟是在讲音准，但是他的音准真的好了很多。他的双音还有一些快速的高把位的，那真的是好了很多。
行，关键是没有时间，他这要有时间的话，我觉得还能再上一个台阶。我们现在已经不跟那拉黑斯在学了，就跟他那个上个月跟他提出来了，就是实在是跟他讲，确实没有时间了。然后第二点的话，其实我觉得 Dr. Hayes 他实在是，他没有办法把学生带到那个就是
年龄大了，学生也忙多，就是精力可能不够。
就是他很难带出来，就是说那个得奖的学生，我觉得就是那个就是州里的那个，因为他有点太赶进度了，我觉得。这就是那个后来想了想的话，确实是再往下这么做不行。所以以后我还是以后那个看 Braden 吧，如果他喜欢拉什么曲子的话，project base 呢，还是跟您学比较有效果一点。
好，有的时候，如果练琴有什么问题了，也可以给我语音啊，或者发个什么视频。我自己的学生就是跟我固定的，我都是这个，平常如果练的，比如说一个礼拜一节课，过了2、3天练的学的，哎，觉得有哪个地方困惑了，就他们都会家长发给我，然后我就会给他们解释一下，因为这样就可以进步的快一点嘛。因为你一个礼拜，说实话7天不见面，你万一练错了，你都改都不好改。
对。
所以我跟我的学生一般都是2、3天我们就联系一下，也不是上课，就是发一点进步的东西，然后再给他稍微提一下新的要求。
关键是他这段时间太紧张了，下周1、2、3天2门 AP 考试，再加上一个那个钢琴的协奏曲的音乐会，他实在是已经到极限了。所以说那个今天晚上趁着功夫还
全能考上哈佛耶鲁就好了。肯定的，我跟你说绝对没问题。关键你这孩子真的，你这说这个学这爱好，很多人他学的东西多，但是他都搞得都很业余，你知道吧？像你孩子这种学的都属于是比较认真的了。
行吧。
对，还是聪明，说光认真也没用。我有学生也有认真的，但是就是那个意识不够，你知道吧？就是你跟他说有些东西吧，他上课可能还稍微反应一下，回了家就忘了，就还是这叫什么？
让他们也录音呗，录音或家长也可以陪着。
哎，对，你说对了，这个录音还是很有用的。好吧，那我们今天先到这儿了。
谢谢。
好，拜拜啊。
赵老师，感谢一下啊。
谢谢。不客气。
下周，如果实在没时间的话就算了，如果有时间的话，我就再看你的问题。
好，没事。
好的，再见。
好嘞，
拜拜。